When Audrey Leishman faced toxic shock syndrome, sepsis, and acute respiratory distress syndrome, husband and PGA Tour pro Marc Leishman faced the possibility of losing his wife as she was placed in a medically induced coma. After making a miraculous full recovery, Audrey and Marc formed the Begin Again Foundation to help others facing the same life-threatening diagnoses.
Once I was recovering, I realized how little there is known about all three of those illnesses, and it became a huge passion of mine to spread awareness and just make people know what the symptoms are so that hopefully someone else doesn't have to get sick the way I did. And additionally, we want to help people. We want to help the other survivors.
I learned about the Begin Again Foundation through Instagram. Audrey was following several other sepsis awareness advocates that I followed. I just messaged her and said, I love what you're doing. I think you're phenomenal. If there's anything you ever need from me, let me know. And we just grew a friendship from there.
The foundation established multiple initiatives. Leash Lines, one to support social work outreach at Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters, a second Leash Line fund that provides grants to sepsis, ARDS, and toxic shock syndrome survivors, and the Layla Rose Foundation in Australia in support of those battling childhood cancer. Through fundraising, advocacy, and education, Begin Again Foundation has reached out to families across the U.S. and internationally. The speed and fury with which these diseases can turn lives upside down is astonishing, and why the foundation, through its partnership with the Patient Advocate Foundation, established the Leash Line Financial Aid Fund.
People don't know about the struggle of illnesses such as sepsis. They don't know how lonely it can be. And if it wasn't for people like Audrey, I probably wouldn't be here without her and my husband. I wouldn't be alive.
You know, if we can take a little bit of the financial burden off those families and they can just concentrate on looking after, you know, whether it's their wife or their children that are sick, you know, that's what we want to do. And hopefully the amount of money that we're giving can really make a difference and just make things just a little bit easier for them.
Through the Begin Again Foundation, Celebrity Golf Classic, and other events, we are able to meet some of the needs of those facing these debilitating, life-altering diseases.
The Begin Again Foundation has helped me because I would not have been able to make several crucial doctor's appointments, pay several bills that we had, and there was times that we couldn't even put food on the table because of medical costs, and they stepped in.
With the same passion that Audrey advocates on her blog for period safety and use of 100% cotton tampons, and promotes awareness of toxic shock syndrome, sepsis, and ARDS, Begin Again Foundation pushes forward to offer assistance, care, and support to those in need.
One of the things that is very important for us is that our donors know exactly where their money is going. And when people make a donation, whether it's online or in person, they can direct where they'd like their money to go, whether they want it to go to CHKD or whether they want it to go to sepsis survivors. Donors can feel very confident that where their money is going.
Well, they have the potential to help millions of people who are affected by silent illnesses yearly. There are people dying all over the world from sepsis, ARDS, and toxic shock syndrome and other silent killers. And with your help, they can give these people just hope for another month, another week even, to just put food on the table for their children, to not have to worry about, can I go get this treatment next week? Because I was one of those people.
Thanks to the support of generous donors, fundraising events, and through our ongoing awareness campaign, you'll find that the Begin Again Foundation is just getting started.
If you're thinking about donating to the Begin Again Foundation, what are you waiting for?